Who is Charles Dickens? Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870, was a British novelist and social critic, widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language. He was born in Portsmouth, England, and grew up in poverty, which greatly influenced his writing. Dickens began his career as a journalist, and his first published works were sketches of everyday life in London. He went on to write many novels, including Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations, among others, which are now considered classics of English literature. Dickens was known for his vivid characters, intricate plots, and social commentary on the inequalities and injustices of Victorian society. He also gave public readings of his works, which were hugely popular and helped to further establish his fame. Dickens was an influential figure in Victorian England, and his works continue to be widely read and celebrated today. Why is Charles Dickens famous? Charles Dickens is famous for his contributions to English literature as a novelist and social critic. He wrote many novels that are now considered classics, including Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations, among others. His novels are known for their vivid characters, intricate plots, and social commentary on the inequalities and injustices of Victorian society, which were highly influential during his time and continue to be relevant today. In addition to his writing, Dickens was also known for his public readings of his works, which were hugely popular and helped to further establish his fame. He was an influential figure in Victorian England and played a significant role in shaping English literature and culture. Today, Dickens is still widely read and celebrated for his literary achievements and contributions to social commentary. What is Charles Dickens' most famous achievement? Charles Dickens had many achievements throughout his career, but his most famous and enduring achievement is his contribution to English literature through his novels. He wrote many novels that are now considered classics, including Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations, among others. Of these novels, A Tale of Two Cities is perhaps his most famous and enduring achievement. The novel is set during the French Revolution and explores themes of sacrifice, redemption, and resurrection. It is known for its memorable characters, such as Sidney Carton and Madame Defarge, and its famous opening lines, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." A Tale of Two Cities is widely regarded as a masterpiece of English literature and has been adapted into numerous films, television shows, and stage productions. It continues to be widely read and celebrated today, making it one of Dickens' most enduring and famous achievements. What are interesting 10 facts about Charles Dickens? Charles Dickens was born on February 7, 1812, in Portsmouth, England. Dickens grew up in poverty and had to leave school at the age of 12 to work in a factory. He began his writing career as a journalist, writing for various newspapers and magazines. His first published works were a series of sketches called Sketches by Boz, which portrayed everyday life in Victorian London. Dickens wrote some of the most iconic novels in English literature, including Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations. He was known for his vivid characters, intricate plots, and social commentary on the inequalities and injustices of Victorian society. Dickens was also a performer, and he gave public readings of his works, which were hugely popular and helped to further establish his fame. He was married to Catherine Hogarth, with whom he had 10 children, but their marriage ended in separation and scandal. Dickens was a prolific writer, and he wrote 15 novels, 5 novellas, and numerous short stories and non-fiction pieces during his career. Charles Dickens died on June 9, 1870, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest writers in the English language. Here are some additional interesting facts about Charles Dickens. Dickens had a deep interest in social reform and used his writing to draw attention to the plight of the poor and disadvantaged. His novels often portrayed the harsh realities of life for the working classes in Victorian England. Despite his success as a writer, Dickens suffered from depression throughout his life, and his personal life was marked by numerous difficulties and tragedies, including the death of his sister-in-law and the separation from his wife. Dickens was an accomplished actor and often performed in plays and theatrical productions. He even wrote several plays himself, including The Frozen Deep and No Thoroughfare. In addition to his writing and acting, Dickens was also a philanthropist.